It's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do our second day of our DIYs, and today's big event is washi tape. It's not just washi tape, it's creating our own holders for our washi tape as well, so that we will be able to not only make it, but we'll also be able to store it. I've created this storage system, and I'm going to show you how to do it. What I did was I took regular cardstock that's thicker, and this is from Stampin' Up, and it's a designer series paper, but it's craft cardstock and it's thicker. You can tell, I mean, it's a thicker cardstock. And then what I did is I cut it 2.5 inches across and 3.5 inches long. So those are the dimensions, 2.5 by 3.5. Then all I did to cut my notches in the top, I don't know if you can see those notches very well, but all I did to cut the notches in the top was I took this little punch, I put the paper into right to the center. Can you see that? I'm right in the center of that right there. And then I'm going to have to two-hand this probably. And then I just popped it out, woo, like that. Then I turned it over and I did the same thing on the other side and popped it out. Now if you don't have one of these devices, clearly all you'd have to do is cut notches in paper. You can see that you could just cut, you could cut a square, you could cut this, which is kind of a triangular on the outside. And then I took this 1¼ hole punch and I just popped the hole in the top here. And well, that's not very good. Too far away from the top. I gotta flip it over and look at it when I do it. Sorry. It's not like I can't use it with that hole in it. This is really thick cardstock. That's why I was really struggling with it. And then I just got one of those little keychain holders. You know that we all have a million of laying around the house. Just have to search it out. And then you take that off. Put the last one in. And we've got a storage system for our washi tape. I thought this was really fun, but let's say that you're... Oh, I struggle with everything. You know how it goes. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Last one, I'm going to put it in this with the... This is how I did all the rest. I put it in with the big side dangling into it, and it was a lot easier than the little side. If that made any sense at all. I didn't use the ball side. I used the side that has the closure on it, and it went through the holes a lot easier. Then I'll just flip this one around to the rest. Okay. I'll tell you a little bit about this right now, but everybody has washi tape that they bought that they really don't love. And what I did with this is I just used some gelatos, and I just smeared it around and made it kind of look watercolory, but we'll do that a little bit later. So that's our one storage system. But then I said, well, what about the people that really are into washi tape and they are seriously needing big storage, because once you start making it yourself, you might go nuts with it. You don't know, because a lot of people don't have any washi tape, and once they figure out how easy it is to do, I think you're going to be making a lot of it. Okay, so here's what I did. This is an aluminum foil box, you can tell. You know my love for ribbon. Well, what I did was I covered most of it with ribbon, and I figured I would just do this last. I didn't have enough. Well, I couldn't figure out how to make this bottom work because it's not. It's too wide for just this one strip. So I just ran some beige-looking ribbon around. Okay. This is not for kids to do, but I don't know if you know this about ribbon, but if you hold ribbon over the top of a candle, not really close, but just kind of wave it over the top, it stops it from fraying. So watch that very end there. See how that end was, now it's all tied up. Blow that out before I hurt myself with it. Because you know what the chances are. Pretty high. Okay. So then what I did is I just got my hot glue gun, and I'm going to try and make sure that I'm in the frame, because you know that's my resolution for the year, is I'm not going to screw it up and be out of frame. And all I'm going to do, hopefully I'm not in the way of the camera, all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this last piece on. I'm going to sit down and do it so I don't get in your way of the camera. And this is some ribbon that I got from Stampin' Up that I had about 4,000 yards of. I don't know if you've ever bought ribbon from them. Their ribbon is really nice and high quality, but it's really, you get a lot of it. And I don't know, I love ribbon, as you know, but when I get this much ribbon, I just don't, it's a mystery to me what I do with it all. Hopefully I can get this done very quickly. And then a little bit, I'll cut that last piece off, and I'll get the candle on it later. I just want to make sure I showed you how to do this so that you saw how easy it is to make your own kind of cute DIY storage out of something that you wouldn't normally use for things like this. But if you do it right, you can actually cut it on the cutting bar, and that's why I did it, because not only do you have that bar inside, I'm going to get the glue gun out of the way too, because you know how I am about that. Okay, so here's my box. It's pretty much done, but this piece that's right here is my new washi tape that I made. And how I made it was I took double-sided tape and I put glitter on it, and then I really burnished it in. Then after I burnished it in, rubbed it in really good, then I put hairspray on it to seal it in. Then you leave the ball in, and here's some more washi tape that I made with some tissue paper, and I'll show you how to do that. But you leave the ball in there, and then you just wrap the washi tape around it. The only thing I haven't figured out so far is how to keep it closed. I think I'm probably going to have to rubber band it, but that's pretty big storage. I mean, that's going to hold a lot of different rolls. So that is our two different methods. I'm going to put those out together so you can see them together. So these are our two storage methods for our washi tape. You have the big long box, and you can put as many of these on here as you want, and you can have more chains. Personally, I think I probably would go with this method, but I wanted to show you both so in case you decided you wanted to roll. And I think you will be able to cut some of these washi tapes on that cut bar, and I'll go into that a little bit later on so that you can see it. And we'll go on to our next washi tape. Okay. You know how you have all kinds of bags that you get that are really kind of cool? A lot of pharmacies, I think, are doing this. I'm not sure where I got this bag, but these were just bags I got from different stores, and I kept them because I liked, not the front, but I liked the back because I thought it was really interesting. So then what I did with it, so all you do is you take your Scotch tape and you run it the whole length of your paper. You want to pick a section that you really like. Like this is a section that I think is cool because I like this man's face. Then you get to the end, tear it off. Then what I did is I tore that piece off. Ooh, I got it stuck. Of course, it's sticky. It's stuck. Then all you do, these are my work in progress. Jeez, my work in progress. And what you do is this is the brown paper one. Here's all you do. You just, this is what part that isn't attached to the paper, and this is the part that is. The part that is, you just kind of rub it off the back. Now, let me show you on the white, because the white comes off really easy and I can show you easier. The white just pulls right off, and there is my washi tape. Then let me see if I can do the brown. I haven't tried the brown yet. The brown's more like, I'm gonna have to go off camera with it. The brown is more like a brown paper bag, and it was thicker, and I don't know if I haven't had it in the water long enough, but it doesn't seem to want to play with me like the white did. The white was just so easy to get off. Then I did it with designer series paper, and this time I also did it with, I wanted to see if it would work. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It probably isn't. I decided to try it with medical tape, and it doesn't come off, but you could still use this as washi tape. You wouldn't even have to put it in water. All you'd have to do is you could put it on, I'll show you the tape I used. Let me get that out of the way. I'll roll that up. Oh, and what I did is I rolled this. This is the one with the tape on it. What I did is I rolled it up want to make sure I got the tape on. You have to really make sure the tape is stuck to every part of it. And then what I did is I rolled it so that the tape was on the inside, like that. And then I put it in the water. And the white took very little time. So let's say you want to turn just regular designer series paper into washi tape. Here's how you do it. This is the simplest thing you've ever done. Okay, there's that water that's pretty deadly. I'm going to put it over here so that I don't do anything dangerous again. I'm going to try and put my storage out of the way. Okay. I can leave that other washi paper there. Here's what you do. Let's say you're going to use a thin paper, or a thin, this is double-sided tape. I guess I'll put the tape on it first. Here's what you're going to do. You want this is the side I want to have as my washi tape. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your double-sided tape and you're just going to line it up with the edge. You want to be as straight as you can be. And this is tear tape. So you take your tear tape, you do that with it, and then all you need to do is cut it out. And then you've got washi tape. You'll just roll it up and you'll put it on. What I did with this is I put a glue dot on the back. Well, I'll just show you how to do it real quick as soon as I find my scissors. It's a mystery how I can lose things so fast. I'm all excited though. I did find my Tim Holtz scissors that I couldn't find the other day. So all you're going to do is you're going to follow your tape line. And yes, I know this would be better if I used my little snips, but I don't have those readily available to me. And those really nice scissors that I got from Fiskars, those easy squeeze, I think they're called, easy action maybe. I had that fleece tutorial I did, and I used them on the fleece, and it warped the handle. I haven't been able to use them for anything since. So I contacted Fiskars, and this is why I'm telling you this story. I contacted Fiskars, and they said, no problem, we'll send you a new pair. So I'm getting a new pair in the mail in the next couple days, so I'm happy about that. Okay, here it is. I have my new washi tape. I can just put it with one of my glue dots down. Then you're going to put your paper like that. And then you're going to wrap it around, and you're going to wrap it loosely because you don't want big crinks in it. Like that. Let me show you quickly how you do washi tape. I just have so many I want to show you. I'm so excited. I just can't. I'm out of breath. I'm so excited. Sorry. I have this washi tape that I bought that I absolutely hated. And I'm just going to wrap it around my paper here. And then I'll just hold it down on that side. And then all I did, this is how I put paper under it because it makes a really, really big mess. Okay. Hopefully you can still see that. I'm going to make sure though, because you know my new rule. Different gelatos, and I did a wavy kind of pattern with each one. The fun part about this one. All you do now is you just take your fingers and you just smear it around. And I'm using the metallics, so they have a really nice sheen to them. And I thought, I went from absolutely hating this washi tape to thinking that I'll be able to use it for something now. And I'll tell you what I use washi tape for, and I use it every time I send a card. I wrap it around the complete bottom of a card, the envelope, or I wrap it around, if it's like a square topped envelope, I wrap it around the closure of the envelope. And I really like that. I think it really makes the envelope, oh, and I always make sure it matches whatever is in the inside. Like if the inside project is pink, then I make sure that the washi tape is pink as well. So that's how I do it. Okay. And that's how I did this. This time I'm going to put it on our other roll. And here's the other one I did. I just coated the outside of this one. And I was thinking that one of the other things that you could do, and I'm not sure if this is something you'd want to do or not, but you can stamp on this and make a really nice pattern out of your tape. I'm going to give this a little shot and we'll see how it turns out. I have some neat background stamps. I'll do this one with the flowers on it. And I'll use some StazOn, I think. I could just use Ranger Archival, I guess. That's good. I have it right at hand here. Got an acrylic block. And this is just little flowers. I think they're straight. And I'm just going to stamp close to the edge. Ooh, that really works good. And I'm going to do the same thing there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Washi tape isn't perfect. Go to this end. And that worked out perfectly. So then we'll put the lid back on that. I'm going to give it a second to dry. It's a little tacky, but I think it's okay. Whoop! Ripped a little bit of it. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see the pattern through the back of the paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my tape. I'm going to run 2 rows of tape. It's a sticky one, so it's sticking to me as usual. Get up there. There we go. Then, ugh, it's stuck to me again. Yeah, really burnish it in. I'm going to get that out of the way. I'm going to get my little scissors. I'm going to start off camera and go on camera so that you can see this when I cut it out. And I think it made a really big difference when I did the Mod Podge on it. I was really worried that this was going to be a big failure because I hadn't tried it, and then I did try it beforehand, and you saw it in the aluminum foil roll. It was really, when it was in there, it was really cracking, and I thought, well, this is going to be worthless because, you know, once it's cracked, what are you going to do with it? So I thought of that. I can't remember who that woman was. It said that all you have to do is put Mod Podge on it, but it was a really good idea. Okay, so there is our next washi tape. I think it's really a cool idea. I love the idea of DIY. That's why we're doing this week. Let's put this one on a roll. Oh, that one's coming off its roll. It's sticky. Not hanging on to its little thing. Not sure what the deal is there. Okay. Honestly, this system is way easier than the roll for me. At least, I mean, I think it is. Rolling up is always going to be a challenge for people like me. But I really like this. And you could decorate it more. You could put more decorations on it. You could put more stamped images, more colors of stamped images. You could do just about anything. Ooh. So here are the ones we made. We made our tissue paper with the stamped image on. We took old washi tape that was not too cool. We used designer series paper. Then this was the book. Oh, I didn't. Oh, there's the book. We took a book and we made washi tape out of a book. I haven't attached that to anything yet. And then we also transferred the images onto the ones that are missing. There they are. We just take those off there. Actually, these are sticking pretty well. I'm not sure why. I mean, maybe the tape reactivates. Don't know. Don't know. But they're cool. I really like them. And then this is the designer series paper that I think I'm just going to throw that out. Because I think it would work better if you just put it on double-sided tape and didn't try to do the image transfer, because I think the transfer only works, as I said, I think that thin white paper was really the way to go. There's that, and there's this one, and then here are those. So I really hope you guys liked this tutorial. I hope you liked the DIY and that you will try them out for yourself. And I hope you'll give our video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you'll let your friends know through Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest about my channel, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really excited about this week. I'm having lots of fun. Oh, did I tell you how to do this? Yeah, I did. You just put the glitter on, rub it in, and then spray it with hairspray. And then it sets it. So thanks so much for watching, and tomorrow we're going to make a Stamp-A-Ma-Jig and compare it to the other Stamp-A-Ma-Jig. So that ought to be lots of fun. I hope you'll stay tuned and watch it. Thanks again for watching. There's the thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.